Hello and welcome back to episode 9 of FTP Skies 2. I'm Simba, and I did build a basement like I said I was going to. I did not move the garden closure or anything down here because I was going to, build that with you guys together today. So, I guess let's go ahead and put a garden close down. And I'm going to steal the sink from over here. Oh no, come back. Come here. Come here. No. Stop. Oh my gosh, this jetpack is gonna... and then we can vein mine these 5. Perfect. Okay. So what we're gonna need to do is put in here these 2. And we're gonna need a sink. Again with the mechanical pipe. And we're gonna need the configurator. Boom. Okay, so you're getting water. Let's make sure you're an output on the bottom. And we have some ultimate universal cable coming in. And it'll go with a drawer here. Come here. Oh my gosh. Boom. Okay, so now when this is done, it should output into here. And then we'll be able to lock that. Okay, so next, I'm gonna need a crusher. I don't think this thing will auto input. No, it can auto eject. So we're probably gonna want him. So let's go electrolytic separator. Here. With the ultimate universal cables here. That'll give us our hydrogen and oxygen. Then we're gonna need a crusher here. I'm gonna need basic. No, these are for water. I don't have basic logisticals. Oh. Well, so we'll use a little bit of, a locking tool. There we go. Okay. So lock this and then doop 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 and doop. Okay. So now the crusher should. Yeah. Go. Okay. So now that we have biofuel, we need to mix water and hydrogen. Okay, so hydrogen, I believe, is going to come out of the left. Yes. Okay, so this is hydrogen. So we're going to need a PRC, I guess, here. Then we're going to need another item pipe here. So side config, output there. Perfect. And now we also need to get water over. I know this does not look the best. It's compact. It works for me. It is what it is. Alright. So now we should be making substrate and ethane. Uh-oh. We're kind of running out of sides on this thing. Yeah, we really are. Okay, looks like we're gonna doop 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 doop. Okay. I guess I will do the bottom for... Where's gases at? So I should be able to put... Ethane. So there's ethane and liquid ethane. So ethane's definitely a gas. It must be chemicals. Yeah. Then let's go ahead and get another drawer here. And say... Nope. Output. Auto output. And lock that. Perfect. God, this is getting so confusing for no reason. Okay. So from there, I should be able to take this pressurized tubing and extract from there. Come over to here. Oh, I need to make another PRC. Well, for right now, we could put this... There we go. Gas spreading generator here, and another pressurized tube there. Wow, that filled up with power fast. So something I know that I can do now is break that, and if I just connect this and this and that, boom. So now, theoretically, this whole system right here should run off of this gas-powered generator. It should be able to. Alright, so I gotta go make a pressurized reaction chamber, and I'll be right back. This looks horrible. Oh my goodness. Okay, and we are back with a pressurized reaction chamber. Guess we'll go ahead and put this here. Okay, so the uses for substrate are we need to mix ethane and water. So just also need to get water here. Can I place this a different way? Yeah, I totally can. Stop that. Here. Boom, boom. Okay, so I'm gonna put that. Boom. Sweet. So now, technically this should be getting everything it needs. And last but not least, boom. Auto eject out. There we go. Technically everything should be working here. We're running low on stuff, so this should make enough power to sustain itself, but it doesn't seem like it is. And this is going down. Hold on. Oh yeah, no, duh. I have to put this in dumping excess. I will be putting it in dumping excess on both sides because I need to pump. I guess I actually don't need the oxygen, so we'll leave this on idle. There we go. So if we ever fill up on the hydrogen, we'll be fine. Yeah, I think we're gonna need more garden cloches. But it is what it is. We'll figure out how to do that here. It shouldn't actually be that hard. Hold on. I think I got it pretty simply. Hold on. Let's just doom and doom. Let's go for... This is probably way overcomplicated to what it needs to be. But I'm gonna hook these up to a drawer controller. Really? Really? Okay. I guess we'll turn it off and fall through the void. Alright, where? Perfect. Okay, so I'm gonna need a drawer, a storage controller, and the linking tool. Perfect. Boom. Okay, so let's go linking tool. Let's get all three of them in. Put that away, and I guess we can lock them. Yeah. Just like that. And we can put potatoes in. Go ahead and lock them. And then I'll get dirt and potatoes for these other ones here. Well, I got potatoes, so I guess I just need the dirt for them. And I can put this back on extract. There we go. A couple more of these. And I can just set this kitchen here with... Oh. I guess does it need to be on like configure? There we are. Perfect. Okay, so now they're getting almost everything. Alright. I'll be back once I have more cables, dirt, and honestly should be everything I need. And this whole system should be done. Okay, so I'm back, and I found the answer is 4 garden cloches is enough for 1 crusher with 0 upgrades to start backing up on potatoes. So, this thing is not backing up on the biofuel, but this thing's backing up on potatoes, yay! The only way I can make this faster is by pumping over the niter, and that's a pretty far distance. I don't know about all that, but for now it's good enough for me, I guess. It's working. I guess for now I don't really want this gas burning generator hooked up. I'd rather, well, no, I guess I do. Kind of rather not have this hooked up. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh no, am I making the wrong thing? This should be HDPE sheets. I mean HDPL. Oh, so it's oxygen and liquid ethene. So I did need this rotary condensator here. And this needs to be a... Do I have the fluid pipes? Pressurized. It's mechanical. Okay, so there we go. Now it flips it around, and I don't actually think I need water over here. I've been making the wrong thing. Yay. I think I might need a dropper. Yeah, I'm gonna need a dropper. Alright, hold on a second. Yeah. Of course, more osmium. Droppers are really useful for Meakanism. So if you ever have a machine that has an awkward amount of resources in it, well, I guess also this water needs to get out of there somehow too. Yay. Gauge dropper. So, I think I'm also gonna need to get rid of this water, right? Because it's going to be oxygen and ethylene. Yeah, so I'm going to need to make another one of those. Perfect. And I can come in here, steal the water out, and for right now, I'll put this back. Look at the excess oxygen that we didn't need. So you need to be fluids input from the bottom, which... Oh, I need fluids to output there. And fluids input there. You should be... Oh. Duh. I need a little bit of power. Uh-oh. Hold on. Maybe I don't give power this way. God, I've made this too compact for my own good. Okay, so I'm gonna need basic pressurized. Boom. I'm gonna need to change you to both dumping excess. And you are gonna be chemicals. Yeah. So you have oxygen, and you need liquid ethene, which comes from the ethene that we're making. Yeah. So that's what it is. I needed to change it. Awesome. Okay, so what if I, for now, did some... Nope, not that. At Funk downgrades. I'm just gonna go ahead and get 2 of these. Here we are. Put 1 in here and 1 in here. Yeah, so there we go. I don't think I can shove items into the outputs. No. Alright, perfect. But either way, we're making HDPE sheets, HDPE pellets. I mean, honestly, why not? Let's just put down the enrichment chamber. And let's get the locking tool. Lock this to the correct item finally. Then we can pull out items. So you need items and put on the back. Then I want you to auto eject output to the front. And I'm gonna need another downgrade. Which is actually just 8 iron. I got 9, whatever. Alright, come here. Perfect, okay. So let's put a downgrade. Stop. In here. Okay, so all of these guys should have a downgrade, so they're only going to stack to 64. And once that happens, we're going to start turning all of the excess biofuel directly into power. This will be useful for late game mechanism stuff. But yeah, until then, Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We have a slight problemo. I guess. I don't know. I'll stop trying to feed stuff in here. But for now, I'm going to let this run for a little bit, and I'm going to look through some quests and think about what we should do next. So, quick side note, I thought about it, and once this whole line backs up with the substrate, what'll happen is this will back up with substrate, and it will stop making ethylene, it'll stop making us power. So I'm going to go ahead and add a void upgrade to this drawer here for the substrate. One, it'll help me get all the substrate out of my inventory that I don't need. And can actually... Oh, no. How do I... There we go. Got it. Alright, and if that's the case, I can probably... Nah, I'll just dump it. Right, perfect. But either way, this whole system should be wrapped up. I don't need this, or this. Yeah, I'll leave that there. Alright, but everything else, this should be the whole system. I mean, it works. It doesn't look great. It's very spaghetti-y, but I can always expand it with more gas-burning generators down this line here. I can put more garden cloches down here. I can just make the crusher a factory. I can put speed upgrades in this. I can do all kinds of stuff to make this better. But basically the whole thing is I needed to have it down to begin with, so start backing up. So, like I said, I'm gonna do some quest research. So if I want to get into refined storage, the first step is black quartz. So I upgraded the diamond mesh here to a blazing mesh, and we are now getting black quartz backing up in this chest. So if I put this drawer here, set it, lock it, and then set this, boom. Alright, so those are the drawers done, and now that I have black quartz, I can... Okay, so this is not what I need. I need to make a budding black quartz, and then I can put that next to my goo, but I have to upgrade my goo to be able to goo it up, I guess you could say. So I have a little bit of microcrafting to do. I picked up some nether quartz, another wart in the nether, so I should totally be able to make this. But yeah, I guess we'll be back after I've done some microcrafting. Okay, so I seem to remember the game giving me an angel block. Yes, awesome. And then I can just, yeah. And I think if I sneak right click, no. Alright, it still just went straight into my inventory though, that's good. Alright, let's make a good little, maybe like a 5x5 platform. We can put down 4 and 1, this and that, right? So, well, actually, we're probably gonna want that on. So, let's take off the jetpack, put it away, turn the magnet off, put jetpack on, magnet on, hover off. No, hover on, magnet off. Okay. So we need to toss. Yeah. We just need to toss these on the ground, then place and blow up. Yes. Okay, so now we have a budding black quartz geode. And I need to just put it down. Sweet. Nope. And okay, now this should transform it, and we'll have access to Certus quartz. I know it's weird that we need Certus quartz to get into refined storage, but trust me, we do. Well, I think we do, because I checked, and to make anything here, you need to make a machine frame, which is just quartz enriched iron, super easy to make. Pitting machine frames, super easy to make, and sky steel ingots, which seem a little harder, but you also need sky stones. You need infinite amount of sky stone. I think it says that you can place an annihilation plane facing up at maximum world height to get sky stone dust. So I'm gonna do a little bit of AE to get an annihilation plane, so that way we can get infinite skystone dust. Can I make this with skystone dust actually? Oh yeah, you can totally just smelt it. Alright, yeah, so that's what we're gonna be doing. Alright, I'll be back once this has grown some geodes, I guess. Okay, so we're back, and this reaction chamber was, when I just had the energy acceptor down, was saying that I didn't have enough energy able to be pulled from the network. But now that I just hooked it straight to an ultimate universal cable, it is working now. So now I have all the skystone steel I'm going to need for a long time for refined storage. So back to microcrafting refined storage, I guess. Because I don't think there's any other like weird thing. Yes, it's just slime balls and string. I already have the silicone. It was mainly just these machine frames. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna need another quartz. Yeah, I think I'm ready to get started crafting these things. Alright, well, I'll be back. Okay, so I've started crafting a couple things. I have a controller, and I have a crafting grid, and I have 4 external storages. But my inventory is starting to get full, and I don't feel like managing it. So what we're gonna do here is fall through the void and then turn my jetpack back on. Alright, here we go. Okay, so I need one on the back of this controller. I need one, excuse me, on the bottom of this controller. I need one on the bottom of this vault. And I need one on the bottom of this. Alright. Let me get some cobblestone back out of here. Perfect. Okay, so that well, I should add this to that controller probably, because they're wireless. Okay, so I don't need that, don't need that. Alright, perfect. I'll have to hook that stuff up momentarily. I guess I should go ahead and get rid of this. And for now, just do it like this. Okay, so here will be my crafting grid. And I'll do all this stuff. Yeah, I want JEI synchronized. I guess that doesn't matter. Yeah, alright, so this should work. It's a little bit lower than I wanted it to be, but hey, it's here. Okay, so I'm gonna do some legwork of connecting all those cables together, and I'll be back. Okay, So I think from reading this tooltip means so if the number's big, it will try to insert or extract from that first. So I'm gonna go around to all of these guys and set both of their insert and extract priorities to 5 each. There we go. So if you press Control click, you can adjust the insert. If you press Alt and left click, you can do the other one. So it's that. That, and that. Alright, so all 5s. And I guess I'll put this one on. Hold on. 4 on the insert. And I would kind of like for it to extract first, though. So let's put the extract on a 6. Boom. Okay, we're getting somewhere. We're definitely getting somewhere. Now, the next slight little problem is I have more cable. I press V instead of B again. Alright, let's pull out more cable. Because your controller can be anywhere on your network. It doesn't have to be next to things. Here we go. Let's go ahead and just put our controller like... Ooh, maybe I put an ultimate cable in between. Output. Yeah. Okay, and then this will go here. That should stay fully charged. Almost there. Okay. Theoretically, if I come over here... Yep, these are all the items we have automated and just sitting around the world, as well as every single item in that vault. Yeah, we got some stuff. Oh, thank goodness. Oh, man, I feel so much better. Oh, I love this. Oh my gosh, I love this. And I can just craft from here now. Oh man. What do I want to craft? I want pattern grid from refined storage, which means I need a regular grid. Got it. This is my problem here. Can I just make an importer? Well, no. My inventory is pretty full, but I have a magnet. Yeah. Like I said, pretty full. Okay, so now I should be able to make the pattern grid. Do I have it here? Yes, pattern grid. Need a regular grid. Let's make a construction and a destruction. Yeah, there we go. Okay, there's grid. Now we need a pattern. We're gonna go and make 2 of those. And then we need a pattern grid. Okay. So now that we have a pattern grid, yay, we can start encoding things. Like how to make you guessed it, a pattern. Oh yeah, well duh. Boom. Okay. So realistically, the only other thing we should need to teach it how to make is the quartz enriched iron. Ooh, I don't want it auto-selected. So I'll have to click on it, but yeah. Boom. Okay, so now I just need a couple more patterns. Okay, what page is this on? 3. Got it. And there's question shine. So now I have to make a crafter. Well, I don't want this one yet. Just want a basic crafter for right now. That, yeah. Okay, let's try this again. Again, missing construction and destruction cores. Definitely gonna have to automate those. Boom. And we can just kind of set this here for a second. Nope. Boom. Right. So now, if we want to make a pattern, you'll see there's a craft option. I can click on it and request how many to craft, and just tell it start, and it'll do it for me. So now I don't have to do as much tedious crafting anymore. Yay! I just have to tediously teach things. Oh, and it tells me, oh my gosh. Okay, so we'll take out the 20 patterns, and we'll put them in here. Okay, so I need to know how to make construction and destruction cores. We're going to need to know how to make basic processors and raw processor. This is just a crafting pattern. Okay, so all those are just craftings. Gonna need this, which is another smelt. This is another craft. This is another craft. And I thought I had another smelt. Not really. But I do need to teach this. Oh yeah, of course there's a bunch of recipes for this thing. Yeah, here we go. Boom. Okay. There's that. And so now I need to make a couple crafters, and I'll be right back. And I'll show you how these patterns can work. So I realized I don't have my wood hooked up, and you want to see how perfect this is? This is the limit of the drawer controller. So I'll go ahead and hook that up all the way up to there. So that should be both of them. That one's hooked up too. And we could do that one. Don't think I have any more drawers within the area that I care about. No, those should all always be empty. Okay. So now should have a few more things within my repertoire. Yeah, a good little bit of cobblestone. Man, I have so much stuff. I love this. I love just being able to look at it and just... Oh, perfect. Alright. I'll get back to what I was doing. This is another cool thing I found. Sorry. So, I want to upgrade this autocrafter to an iron autocrafter because I know it will have more storage slots. Yeah, 27 instead of 9. So, that'll be cool. But right here, it says I can control click to autocraft. I'm just going to say autocraft 10 chests. I'll go to uses, page, yeah, page 1. Boom. So now I have an iron autocrafter. Actually just going to put that there. Finish putting my patterns in. And I just want to upgrade this one as well. I know it seems a little backwards that I'm doing it this way. I just didn't feel like messing around with it too much. Alright, so does this just... Yeah! Oh gosh, I love how they did wrenches in this mod pack. Alright, so what I'm gonna need to do... So over here is kind of already set up. If I take that away, that, and that away, this is all already set to be the output. So I want to make... Okay, I want an importer. And I want to make some ender chests from this mod, ender storage. Really, I don't have any more blaze rods. That would probably be why. Hee hee hee. Okay, so cool thing with ender chests, these are different than vanilla ender chests in a way that you can kind of see on the top. They have a color-coded pattern, so you can have realistically a ton of different things. Okay, so what I'm gonna do here is put an importer on this side. So what'll happen is anything that goes into the white color will immediately get put inside of my system. And over here, we're just dumping into the white ender chest color. Okay, so now this is my smelting factory. Boom. Okay, now I just have to run power to this. How should I do that? I guess just like this. Alright, I gotta hook up some cables. But after that, I think we are... So what this will do is it'll smelt these. Actually, if I'm gonna do it, I might as well do all three. Okay, so we're gonna need the gold one. We're gonna need this one. And we're also gonna need to teach you how to make silicone from nether quartz. Boom, boom. Yeah, so these will be smelts, and this will be an autocraft. So we'll autocraft that, and we'll smelt these as well. And honestly, I think that's about it for like very basic refined storage automation. I mean, realistically, the main goal is to automate until you can automate automating things. So theoretically right now, I don't have crafted yet. Yeah, everything is auto-crafted on this list, obviously besides the sky steel and the machine casing. But yeah, so here we have it. Let's ask it for... Can you do 10? You can do 10. Alright. So we're gonna ask for 10 iron autocrafters. Awesome. Yeah, I mean that's refined storage in a very small nutshell. I mean, it looks terrible, it is terrible, but it works. It's not terrible, it's a wonderful mod. I love it so much. I'm gonna need to teach it importers and exporters. Okay, so importer, exporter. One of the big changes from old refined storage is cables now require quartz enriched copper instead of quartz enriched iron. Just, I guess, giving it a new use. I mean, that's honestly, it's really nice. Importer, exporter. We're gonna need a external storage. What else do I need? Uh, crafting. I should get a crafting manager. I definitely should do that. Autocraft messenger allows managing all your autocrafters from a single interface or displays the status of autocrafting tasks. I think I need these both, honestly. I mean, that's... Oh, this just died of the basic stuff we already have. Okay. Well, that's... Boom. Okay, that's a lot of the base things for refined storage. Woo. Oh, we should figure out... the upgrades. So we want a stack upgrade. Okay. Oh, we need more patterns. Oh gosh, what was I? I'm gonna switch up the way this system works a little bit. So we're gonna swap this. I want to put an exporter right here. I want to put the inner chest for now here with the importer here. And I want you. So if I ever make a pattern, oh, yeah, the resource is missing. So technically if I just throw this, whatever, we'll mess with it in a minute. Okay. So we need stacks, we need speeds, we need a base upgrade, and then we need to get neither Silk Touch or Fortune, not speed, not redstone, don't need the range add-ons yet. Auto crafting cards, we're gonna need those. That means we're gonna have to teach that. Oh gosh. Alright. That should be pretty good for now. Oh yeah, sugar. Nope, we got a ton of sugar. Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and make this, and I want to check something. Boom. Does this work? 17, 18. Yes! It's auto refilling the patterns, so I'll never have to worry about it again. Yay! Oh gosh. Alright, I'm gonna take a break for a moment, and I'll be back. Oh gosh, I'm so hyped about this. So now that I have, a good storage system set up, I want wireless. I want this anywhere and everywhere. Range. Oh, actually, I should. Yeah, I'm just gonna put that on autocraft over here. I'm gonna make I added a bunch of drawer stuff automation. Okay, so now I need to make range. I don't know if 16 is the max, but we're just gonna go ahead and do it. Okay, so this thing can just go anywhere. Oh yeah, so I made the autocraft manager, which shows me all of the crafters within the thing that I have within my network, and this one shows me what tasks are going on right now. Okay, how many can I actually fit in here? 4. All right, and the uses for these, I need another star. I only have 2 of them. Dang. All right. Let's put this on my curio. All right. But I can put more of these wireless boosters around. Like, oh, excuse me. I thought oh, maybe it's not that. Maybe it's... There it is. Got it. Got it. That works. Heck yeah. Okay. So now... Oh yeah, I can access my stuff, like, anywhere. Options, controls, keybinds. Okay, so I want... Yeah, I don't need that crafting table on a stick anymore. This is my crafting table on a stick. Awesome. Well, now I have access to all of my items anywhere on my base. And is this also a curio? It is. Oh, man. Oh, dude, that's so awesome. So I got these ready to start auto crafting. I guess I'm gonna put in the different items. So I need this one to learn both of the processes for steel. You know, I need, I just need to run through all of the, the basic control circuits, infused alloy, reinforced alloy, atomic alloy. And then I would probably, well, not this cable, but like autocraft the ultimate pressurized cable, ultimate mechanical cable, logistical, and universal, all of them. I might as well get them done. And I could automate speed and energy upgrades too. I guess I just have a large amount of auto crafting in my future. But looking at this episode and how it is 52 minutes long right now, God, I'm not going to cut it down. I'm just going to go ahead and send it as is. Hope you guys really enjoyed this super long episode. Like, comment, subscribe. Thanks, guys. Have a good one.